What is good, y'all, man? So today we're gonna be looking at the top 10 corners right now in Madden. But how we did the top 10 receivers, we counted the theme teams and all that. This time we're not gonna count theme teams. We're just gonna count the power up and sprinter if they have it. Because look, let's be honest, we all use sprinter. You know what I mean? We all use the power ups, and if you don't, then and if you got a problem with that, it's really fuck you then. But you know what I mean? Let's just get to these top 10 corners. This is gonna be strictly raw talent. The raw talent. We're also not really gonna be counting abilities because I mean, Acrobat's cool, but besides that, the rest of them kind of suck. I'll be honest, I've tried them all. So yeah, raw talent. Let's go. At number 10, we got Mr. DRC, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, and you're probably thinking, why is he at 10? What happened? You can ask anyone that has used this card. He's still on my team. The guy sucks. He does not play up to his stats. And look, I even have him on the theme team where he's 97 speed. He still sucks. It doesn't give a fuck what you do with him. This guy is not good. Like, don't put him in man coverage because he's gonna get cooked. Like, he's really, like, it amazes me how this guy's stats could look this good, and it's all a lie. It's a fairy tale. I want to know what his real stats are. What are you hiding, EA? 6'2" cornerback, and he's garbage. Boom, that's 10. At number 9, we got Champ Bailey now. Champ Bailey, the next guy, maybe even a few other guys on the list, their stats are all really, I'm be honest, they're all really similar. So I just kind of had to base these next couple guys because the corners are, they're really fucking alike. So I kind of just based them off corners I've went against, maybe corners I've had on my team. So this is more of an experience situation now. Who have I went against? Who have I had on my team? How do I know how did they play, or how good did they play? Champ Bailey, be honest, haven't went against a lot of Champ Baileys. So there wasn't a whole lot of experience, which is kind of why he's at the number 9. There just wasn't really a whole lot of experience with him. The car doesn't look bad. Obviously, he's going to be 94 speed, but he's 6 foot, so you know. He's probably better than DRC, so, you know, we'll leave him in line. Number 8, we got Mr. Darrelle Revis. Now, Darrelle Revis, I mean, he definitely is a step up over Champ Bailey. He is 5'11", but, you know, we got the 92 speed, so you get him up to about, you know, 95 speed with the power up and sprinter. Revis actually isn't that bad. For some reason, I remember when I had Revis, he was 94 speed. They must have did something to this car because I don't remember my Revis being 95 speed. That's weird. Whatever. So Revis actually shit. Now that I look at this, like they did something to this card. It looks way better. But I remember when I had Revis, he used to get cooked. I'll be honest. He used to play the. No, he didn't play the slot. I don't remember where he played, but he did used to get cooked. And anytime I see Darrelle Revis on the field, he gets cooked. But he's not bad though. It's just that like he can't be on the top receiver. You know what I mean? So maybe you could say Champ's over him, but I feel like they did something to this card. Why do his stats look better from when I had him? I don't know. This is weird, but yeah, so they did something to Revis. Now 7, we got Gilmore, the new corner. Now he's a very fast power up and sprinter. You're looking at 94 speed, so it's not the fastest, but you know he is 6'1", and he does have some really good coverage stats. So he could probably be a really good slot corner, maybe. He definitely, I don't know, like Stephon Gilmore, I feel like they always dick him on his speed all the time, but I don't know, his stats are also really high, so maybe he can make up for that. This is one of those cards too. I just had to kind of guess on it. I really had to guess because we don't really know. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of this card either, so yeah. At number 6, we got Antrel Rolle. Now I feel like this is one, you know, you're probably thinking what, but trust me, this is one of, I think it's the most underrated corner in the game. 6 foot, he's gonna get 95 speed with the power up and all that. And look, I've went against the guy, and I ain't gonna lie, you know, the guy, he's a pretty good lockdown corner. I'll be honest. I don't know what it is about him, but I think he's really underrated. Not a lot of people have him, but I feel like, you know, definitely if you're working on a budget, I mean, he's like a low 100K, I think something like that. Actually, I can see right here, 106. Yeah, you could probably snipe him for even cheaper, but it's a really good card. I mean, maybe you could say Revis is over him, and I can understand that because of the stats stuff. But the corners, a lot of the stats is lies, and really what it comes down to is how do they really play on the field, and that's really what it is. I can't explain it. Antrel Rolle played pretty good on the field, and from my experience from Revis, I was cooking them left and right, you know what I mean? So I don't know. And my Revis used to get cooked, and Antrel Rolle, he seems pretty solid. I've went against him a few times. He was solid, so yeah. At number 5, we got Mr. Dion. Now, if you don't know me, I usually don't like Dion at corner, just because his press is always really bad, and a lot of people don't really care about that. But for me, I play man, I play zone, I play it all. You gotta be able to have some kind of press, and Dion has no press. You press Deion Sanders, you're gonna give up a touchdown. I'm telling you right now, I'm putting a fade rate on that field. So I mean, besides that, the card is insane, but that you know, because you're looking at 95 speed on Dion, right? Yeah, 95 speed on Dion. So it's a good card. It's just that his press is really bad, which is what hurts him, and that's gonna put him at 5 on my list. At number 4, you got Mr. Night Train Lane. A lot of people like this card. They really like this card. Me personally, I don't really like it, and I'm gonna tell you why. The card is going for over 200,000 coins, and he's only 94 speed, right? I get it. His stats are really great. He's big, he's tall, he's strong, but you know, you press him. You know, I might put a fade out there. He's probably gonna get cooked by all my receivers on my team. Be honest. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't see what's so special about the card. I put it at 4 because I mean I do go against him a lot. Damn near almost everyone has him, so you know, there is times he does get big with a receiver. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes, but it's like I wasn't gonna put Dion over him just because Dion. Well, like here's the thing with the card. The card's not ass. It's just I don't see what's so special about it. That's really what it is. I just don't see nothing special about it to where it's like people hype it up like this is that card. Like, you know, I put him at 4, but I don't see nothing special about him. And number 3, we got Mr. Shaquill Griffin. Now, I have Shaquill Griffin, so I can speak on him, and Shaquill is nice. I like him. You know, you're getting a 96 speed corner, 6 for 96 speed is, whew, you're not gonna find that in a whole lot of corners. I'll be honest, you're not. So, 6 foot, all his stats are overall good. And like I said, I can speak on Shaquill. He's been pretty good, and I've went against Shaquill, and I'll be honest, that man dogs me. Shaquill Griffin is, honest to God, the next corner on the list, I might have Shaquill over him. I'm gonna be honest, and this is for speaking on experience going against him. So I don't know. I like Shaquill a lot. You could say he's number 2. That's for y'all to decide, though. At number 2, we got Charles Woodson. Now, the reason why I said you could say Shaquill Griffin's over Charles Woodson, stats are similar. Obviously, his are a little bit better. He's got an inch on him too. He's 6'1". But just from playing against Charles Woodson, dog, I have cooked Charles Woodson a lot. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of times Charles Woodson just hasn't picked me off a lot. He just hasn't really, you know, made us play in a game where I'm like, damn, Charles Woodson. But a lot of times Shaquill Griffin's made a play in a game where I'm just like, Jesus, dog, that's Shaquill Griffin. That's kind of why I got Shaquill Griffin. I'm like, dog, he's a goon. You know, Charles Woodson hasn't done anything to make me feel like, you know, he's a goon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, obviously the card looks really good, you know, but he's also like 300,000 coins. Shaquille's actually more, but that's only because he's a limited time. Once the new series comes out, he's gonna be way cheaper. A lot more people gonna have Shaquill Griffin, but you know, I don't know. Like, Charles Woodson, you know, definitely looks good. Don't get it fucked up, but like, I'm not saying like I've went against them in their ass, but it's just, you know, they really haven't done anything to where Shaquille's had me like, whew. And at number 1, we got the one and only, man, Troy Vincent. Now, I have Troy, obviously, I'm a theme team, but at first when I had Troy, I'll be honest, I was like, yo, I'm not fucking with him. At first, I wasn't fucking with him, and then boom, I think it was last night, he turned it up, dog. We played a lot of games. We probably played like 11, 12, maybe 13 games. He may have given up like 1 or 2 passes the entire night. That man, it was an island. It was an island. 6'1", 96 speed. Obviously for me, 98 speed. And this man is, he's an island. Like if you want one side of the field just to be like an island where no one catches the ball, get you Troy Vincent. This man, cut from a different cloth. He's a different fabric. He's insane, bro. But those are the top 10 corners. A lot of the corners, you notice, a lot of the corner stats are the same. And some of them, stats don't matter. DRC, those stats don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys' stats, it's really about how they play on the field, which it's really weird. The corner is really the only position that I would say is like that. It's really weird. Maybe a couple receivers you could say, but the corner position is really like that. But that's going to do it for the top 10 corners, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Fuck with your boy, man, and I'm out.